episode 4. This entire episode was amazing, but the last 20 minutes was just absolute cinema. We first see delightful Derek, tied in an abandoned barn and rightfully pissed. These people literally kidnapped him and tied him in a random place. Then the Demogorgon came in and Joyce grabbed an axe and started swinging at the thing. I don't blame the demo from backing away, I would have done the same thing. In all seriousness, I think this is probably the first time Will was actually controlling the monsters. It probably would have just thrown Joyce out of the way like what it did to Holly, but instead it just moved backwards before Steve hit it with his car. We also found out where Max has been during the past year and a half. It turns out she was actually stuck inside of chains of memories from Vecna. She had to go through some memories and even through some of her own memories. Memories that Vecna had of her. Until she finally found her way out. And then she just stood there looking at her arm and not running to the portal. So the portal disappeared and now she's stuck in her memory. Yay! Well, she's figuring out a plan with Holly to escape, so I guess we have that. Derek walks into the military like a Chad. He starts a little mini cult, collecting all the little children. But then a sink got leaked, so Mike and Will had to stop that. And then this kid saw what was happening and then snitched on them. This kid's reaction is very funny though. And then we get the final 20 minutes. A whole Demogorgon outbreak. The military trying to shoot them down. The truck driving away from the Demogorgons. Lucas with some kids running from the monsters. Like, it was amazing. And we of course can't forget about the huge twist at the end. First off, 8 is here? At first I didn't know who that was until they started playing the flashback with 8 and 11 and then my jaw just dropped to the floor. They're seriously bringing her back. I mean, I'm not mad at the decision, I'm just curious on what they're going to do with her later in the season. And then Vecna came in straight up aura farmed. Did one of the best death scenes in the entire series. Talked to Will for a bit and then just left. Blood just came to show his new redesign and then just dipped. And then we get this super sad but very heartwarming montage in Will's life. And then he got superpowers! It's the power of gay. That was so crazy to see. I wish I would have recorded myself actually watching that scene. This easily shows that this is one of the best episodes in the entire series. But definitely the best episode in the season so far.